Hello everyone. Before I begin, let me ask you a few questions. My first question is, have you ever heard about workplace accidents? My second question is, do you or your workmates ever been involved in accidents in your workplace? If your answer is yes, have you ever wondered what are the causes of workplace accidents? Without further ado, I would like to share with you a short video clip regarding my topic of speech today, which is workplace accidents among workers. So this is the video. As you all saw in the video just now, their situation is very closely related to what I will talk about in my speech today. Accident may be defined as unplanned and uncontrolled event in which the action or reaction of a person result in personal injury. As stated by Mill in 2003, human factors are likely to contribute to this problem on a number of levels, including factors relating to individuals, which is driver and pedestrian. Another factor is nature of job, which is design of workplace and vehicle. And the last factor is organization, which is training procedure and management system. Based on the interview conducted with the Manager of Safety and Health of Pangkalan Bekalan Kemaman Sendirian Berhad, PBKSB, it was mentioned that similar problems are getting worse year by year. On the average, there were more than 40 accidents recorded for each year beginning from 2005 until 2009. It has been recorded that there were frequent number of accidents occurred each year at the workplace, and the trend is increasing from year to year, resulted unpredictable cost to the industry. If there is no step taken for prevention, it can be more serious and badly affected the image of the company. To further understand the causes of workplace accident among workers, I have then conducted extensive internet and library research, and I read more about it. Today, I would like to share with you some causes on the prevailing issues pertaining to workplace accident among workers, which are the first one is stress and fatigue, second one is due to machineries and tools, and the last one is design of workplace. Having made a clear purpose of my speech, let me now start with my first point. The first point regarding the causes of workplace accident among workers is stress and fatigue. Stress is an adverse reaction a person has to excessive pressure or other types of demand placed upon them. In other perspective, stress is a form of body reaction towards any problem, and pressure resulted to imbalance in our inner and skills on one hand. This pressure or demands at work, including working long hours, workload demands, and also pressure given by supervisor. We can also see positive relationship between job stress and also motor vehicle accident. There is a link between stress and being involved in motor vehicle accident. We can find that there was an increase in the rate of accident when participants felt rushed and where they exhibited lower life satisfaction scores. In terms of general driving behavior, job stress was one of the best predictors of future accident involvement. Next, we move to the fatigue. Fatigue is defined as an extreme form of tiredness and also often described as exhaustion. The cause of fatigue, including two types, which is psychology stresses and also social stresses. The example of psychology stresses is loss and bereavement, and social stresses is problem at works. Earlier investigation on the relationship between fatigue and prolonged driving found that heavy vehicles drivers could experience difficulties in staying alert while driving, and also they could fall asleep while they are driving. Errors are more likely to occur when workers have high level of fatigue or during times of inflexible or over-demanding work schedules. Apart from the first point that I have mentioned, another point that is worthy of our attention is the relationship between the machineries and tools with the workplace accident. It means that all machineries and tools having improper or irregular inspection done by workers. As you guys can see in the animation, shows us a machinery's failure. Based on the researchers, workplace transport or machineries is the second biggest cause of accident in workplace. We can take an example of forklift as a machine that used in workplace. Forklifts have many benefits such as improving productivity or reducing manual handling, but they also result in numerous occupational hazards, especially when frequent interaction with pedestrians occurs. Based on selection indicate that forklift has been identified over a few decades as having a significant impact on a serious fatal injuries. They state that forklifts are inherently high hazard vehicles. This is because forklifts have a height mass up to 3 to 6 tons, which is equivalent to 4 times average family car. Based on the researches by Ellis in 2003, found that the common types of accident while using forklift is the first one is falling struck by moving forklift or object falling from forklift, and the second one is falling from forklift, and the last one is forklift overturning. Let us pause for a moment to summarize what I have said so far. First, I have mentioned that stress and fatigue are the cause of workplace accident. Second, I have mentioned to you the relationship between machineries and tools with the workplace accident among workers. We are now ready to move on to my next point of the cause of workplace accident, which is design of workplace. Exploring further on the issue, we can see the relationship between workplace design positively contribute to workplace accident. What does this mean? This means that irregular workplace layout. This one is the absence of safety features. The third one is improper communication among the staff involved. And the last one is inability of the supervisor to provide clear explanation of the layout. This may cause problem to the workers in handling their machinery or transport smoothly. Next, we move to poor design and layout. Poor design and layout can frequently contribute to accident by hiding hazards that cause injuries. After a few decades, the buildings become older and may contain asbestos, which will affect all occupants. Electrical wire or faulty wiring may shock office workers literally. As mentioned by Sir Shannon in 1997 in his research, in situations when accident frequency rates are very rare, there is a tendency where the workers might be complacent and their awareness of the potential accident are underestimated. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I have come to the end of my speech about the causes of workplace accident among workers. Hence, there are three main ideas in this speech, which are the first one is stress and fatigue, The second one is machineries and tools. And the last one is design of workplace. And that brings us to the end. I would like to thank you for your time and attention today. Thank you so much for your interest and attention.